Hey, it's JP again.
What's up, you guys? How's it going? Hope you had a good week and weekend. I apologize for the late video. I've been busy. I got a job actually. I am now a server at Applebee's again. I was a server there for 2 years when I was living down in Southern California. It was actually my favorite job. I loved that job. That was a good one. It was the people I was working with. I think there's nothing like having cool coworkers, and I was friends with like all my coworkers when I was down there. It was just such a fun job because, we'd close at like 12 or 11, and like depending on when, because also like I worked there when everything was normal, but then I also worked there during the pandemic, so it changed a lot, but it also kind of brought us all closer together. But dude, we would close down the restaurant and then like go out to the bar, and it was cool to have, like, you're working with friends, which, I mean, I guess it helps if your coworkers are extroverts, which all of my coworkers were extroverts. I feel like there were one or two that were a little bit more introverted, but it's like when they got comfortable with us, you're spending 6 hours dealing with customers, and then it's like you're gonna run into situations where it's like you confide in your coworker. You get to know your coworkers. You're gonna open up even if you're an extrovert, I feel like. But yeah, I loved it down there. I loved working that job. It never really was rough unless it was 11:45 and we're closing in 15 minutes, and then a party of 6 comes in, and they're like, yeah, we're here from a wedding or whatever, and we wanted a table for our party. And it's like, dude, like, we close in 15 minutes, and it's gonna take you like 15 minutes just to order, which is really, it's like, so then you order your food, and then like now it's gonna take 20 minutes for the food to get out or whatever. You got 6-7 people ordering food. That's a bunch of food. We gotta cook it, we gotta bring it out, and then you're gonna sit there and eat. That's a minimum of 45 minutes to an hour. So it's like, okay, so we're gonna be here till 1 because you guys decided to come. I don't know. I feel like that's just, when you work in the restaurant industry, like it's the worst possible, but you have to deal with, like, every person that's worked in a restaurant has had to deal with that. So it's funny how we still all get annoyed by it because it's like a totally common thing. I don't know. Those people just annoy me. I as a server in my past, I have walked into restaurants, asked them when they're closing if it's late, and they're like, yeah, we close in 50 minutes. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to do that to you. And I will walk out and go find somewhere else to eat. And it's like, doing that, you don't even understand how much you are. Those servers in that restaurant recognize that for sure. Because if someone came into Applebee's when I was working there, and it was like 15 minutes before closing, and they had like even 2 or 3 people, and they're like, hey, what time do you guys close? And we're like, yeah, we close at 12, but we can sit you, it's fine. And they were like, no, we're not gonna do that to you. And they walk out. Dude, that would make me want to serve them. I would be like, no, because you understand what you're doing to the people that are working there. It's, especially if they were planning on meeting with their coworkers who got off earlier. And so they're like hyped. They're like, sweet, I just did my whole shift. Everyone else is already at the bar because they got off a couple of hours earlier. I want to go meet up with my homies, and shoot, in California, alcohol stops being served at 2 a.m. So it's like, that means that if you're getting off at 12, or if the restaurant closes at 12, then it's at least 30 minutes to close everything down, if not more, which means you got to get to the bar. And then, last call is probably 1:45, which means you've got maybe 40 minutes of like hanging out with your friends that night. And who knows, what if you have an opening shift the next day? Because we all know management does that. Oh, you closed on Tuesday, we're going to have you open on Wednesday, and then we're going to have you close on Thursday and open on Friday. And it's just like, dude, what are you doing to me? So there's like, there's little things like that where you can be a really dope customer if you just like, I don't know. And I get it. Like, don't get me wrong. Applebee's has got some dank food, bro. Those brisket tacos are to die for. I love the spinach dip. And I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of trash about that. Everyone's like, dude, Applebee's is trash. I know some people are gonna be like, Chili's is better, but Chili's is not better. I had friends that worked at Chili's when I was working at Applebee's, and I went to support them and go hang out with my friends that were working at Chili's, and I got their food, and bro, Applebee's is like a whole extra star better. I promise. Literally go get the combo from Chili's and the appetizer combo from Chili's, and then go get the appetizer combo from Applebee's and take them home and like decide, do a taste test. Yeah, Chili's is nothing compared to Applebee's. Not that these are like super high-end restaurants, but just as far as regular restaurants go, Anyways, I digress. Here is Sam in a different position than the last video that I did. I'm excited on how it turned out. I'm really trying to work on the shading and, full position, body position and stuff. And I think she turned out good. I'm excited on it. Here's both poses together. I definitely have a long way to go. Drop a comment down below what position or what style you want her to be in next. I can try and whip something up. And don't forget to like and subscribe to support me, and I really appreciate you guys for hanging out. Deuces.